Okay guys, welcome to the 5-day isolation boot camp. I'm so glad to get to this part of it. I spent the last sort of week putting all those videos together, recording them all, and I haven't enjoyed that as much as I know I'm going to enjoy this. So as these sessions are running, these ones are going to be pre-recorded, but I'm also, as you can see next to me, I'm live there to answer any questions that you might have. Okay, so assessments, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be doing a 1.5 mile best effort run. We're going to be doing a 1 minute best effort on press-ups, 1 minute best effort on sit-ups. When it comes to the exercises, I'm going to go through them properly with you. It's all about quality, not quantity, making sure you're doing them properly so that you're not going to injure yourself, but you're going to improve quality of life and longevity. So if you're stuck in the house and you can't leave the house at all, then there's going to be a separate video to this one of what you need to do. But for those that have access to outside, if you've got a garden, you can do your warm-up in the garden. If you haven't got garden space, you can literally start your warm-up as soon as you start to get going. Okay, so we're going to start off with the warm-up. Now whenever we start to move our joints in the body, they produce a fluid called synovial fluid, and that basically lubricates and protects the joint. So whenever you start off to do any exercise, just start to move the joints, small levers and then the bigger levers, and you're just starting to warm those muscles up and warm those joints up. Okay, you can do the same with your ankles, both feet, and a bit of disco action going on, just warming up the hips, getting some movement in those joints as well. Okay, on both legs. Okay, once you've done that, just start walking it around in the garden, or you could be walking down the road, and you're just going to start sort of warming yourself up a little bit better. We're going to sort of start off with just making it be a gentle jog, nice and easy. You shouldn't be getting out of breath, just take it nice and easy. And to begin with, we're just going to start to punch it out to the front. Punch it up to the sky, down to the floor, and out to the sides. Okay, lose those arms. Let's just start to bring those knees up to the front, 50%, and heels to the rear, 50%. And we'll go for a bit of side stepping, just warming up the abductors, adductors, top of the legs inside and out. Do the same but facing outwards. And continue jogging round. Okay, just slow it down, start to bring it into your walk. As you're walking around, just pull that arm down, bring your chin up, abs nice and strong, feel a stretch in the tricep. Make sure you've got your core strong and your chin up nice and high. Nice deep stretch in your tricep. Ease out of that, shake it out, and change over arms. When you're stretching, we're only holding these stretches for 8 to 12 seconds, taking the muscle through the full range of movement under control. Out of that and shake it off. Bring your hands to the rear, pull the shoulder blades together, push the chest out, feel a stretch across the chest. You can keep walking round. And ease out of that, shake it off. Bring your hands to the front, pull the hands apart, pull the shoulder blades apart at the rear, feel a stretch down the back. Ease out of that and shake it off everywhere. Okay, I'm going to pick up the jog a little bit quicker now. Blood's starting to pump around the body. Give it a little bit more. This time knees up to the front. We're going to go 75%. And heels to the rear, 75%. Side step, we're going to bring the arms into it, get a bit of height between you and the floor. Springing off those toes. Facing outwards. And continue jogging round. Slow it down and stop where you are. With that, if you need to support to hold on to someone, you're going to stretch out those quads, supporting legs slightly bent, knees together, knees forward at the hips, feel the stretch on the quads. Ease out of that and shake it off. Change over legs, supporting legs slightly bent, slight bend in the knee, knees together, he's forward at the hips, feel the stretch in the quads. Upper muscle at the front of the leg. Ease out of that and shake it out. Okay, we're going to stretch out the back of the legs now. Big deep breath in, exhale out, lower it down towards the floor. Feel the stretch on the back of the legs. left leg. Those knees, ease out of that everywhere. Just drop yourself down onto your hunkers, place your hands on the floor, bring those knees out through the stretch in the groin. Ease out of that and shake it off. Okay, and you're pretty much ready to go now on your 1.5 mile best effort run. I'm just going to go through a few things of why people get running wrong and why they struggle with the running. So all you're doing when you're exercising is distributing oxygen to the muscles. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you're regulating your breathing with your feet landing on the floor. So what I want you to do, just do this with me now. You're going to take a big deep breath in, fill your lungs full of oxygen. Breathe out to about 50%. Breathe into your 100%, breathe out to 50%. That's the zone that you want to be breathing between while you're out running, okay? Now, if you currently run regularly and you breathe in a specific way, you carry on doing that. I'm talking to people that are struggling with their running. So, once you've breathed in 100%, quite simply, the first time you put your right leg on the floor, you're going to take a small spit of oxygen out. Next time your left leg hits the floor, another small spit of oxygen out. You're now down to about 50% of your lung capacity. The next two steps that you take, you open your mouth, you open your nose, and your diaphragm will automatically suck that oxygen in. Okay? So this is what it will sound like, this is what it will look like. And so on. If I pick the pace up, all I'm quite simply doing is regulating my breathing with my feet landing onto the floor. And the other thing that it does is it gives you something to think about that's beyond the negative of how much your calves are hurting. So the other thing that people get wrong with running is that they go too fast. So just slow the pace right down. Okay, if you're not confident that you're going to be able to run this distance without walking, I suggest you go slower than you think possible. So to begin with, go at a walking pace, but jog. And the whole idea is that you try to maintain it for the length of the run. Okay, so even if you're going at a sort of really slow pace like this, but you're going to maintain it, that's absolutely perfect, rather than going fast and then having to walk again. Okay, so a couple of things to focus on there with your run is your breathing and making sure you're not going too fast. Okay, so from there, guys, I'm going to sort of leave it to you. You're going to have to press pause on this one now. You're going to shoot off. You're going to do your 1.5 mile run. Hopefully you've mapped that out. And then when you get back, you can watch the remainder of this video and I'll go through your other assessments, the 1 minute best effort on press ups and sit ups. Good luck with your run. Watch the traffic. Be aware. Stay away from everybody else that's out there. And good luck on your run, guys. Well done. Okay. So what we're going to look at now is the two physical assessments. You've got your press ups and you've got your sit ups. Now, what tended to happen many years ago, if someone couldn't do a full press up, what they would ask the individual to do was to go down on their knees. Okay. Now, if you can look at my body, when my body's in this position here, I'm pretty much working all my muscles throughout my body to work to hold that position. And when I want to do my press up, I take my chest all the way to the floor, feel it touch, and lock it back out at the top again. Now I'm requiring muscles in my legs and my core to hold me in that position. Whereas when I put my knees onto the floor, all of a sudden I've stopped using these muscles. So the chances of me progressing from a half press up to a full press up are very slim. So what I want you to do, if you have a go at doing the press ups on the floor and you aren't able to do them, and it's really important that you keep your chin up, because we get a lot of people thinking that they're doing press ups, they've got their head down and just going through that range of movement there. Look at the full range of movement. Chest touch the floor, knock it out at the top. If you can't do the full range of movement press up, my advice to you is to then elevate your hands. Okay? So let's just have a look how we would do that. So bring yourself over. Let's say, for example, you can't do press ups on the floor. I've got a trampoline in the garden, fortunately, otherwise you could be at the kitchen worktop or the edge of the sofa. Now that I've elevated my hands, I'm still able to train all the muscle groups through the body, through the full range of movement, and I'm still going to gain the benefit. And then my progression from here would be potentially, once, say for example, I can do 5 or 6 at this height. I get involved in this course, 6 weeks down the road I can build up to do 25 at that height. If I'm going to do 25 at that height, chances are I should be able to do 5 at 6 at that height, and that's your progression. You then carry on and do your press ups at that height, build up to do 25, then you might be able to do some of the press ups on the floor. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Just press pause now on the video, find your location where you're going to do your press ups. Please make sure your chest touches whatever your hands are touching. Go through the full range of movement, and then make sure you count your score. If you get through halfway through the 60 seconds and you need to stop and rest, stop, give it a stretch off, give yourself a break, the clock still runs, and then you carry on. So it's as many press ups as you can do in 1 minute. So I'm gonna let you sort of time that for yourself now. Also, moving on to the next one then. So now we've got our sit-ups. Position for the arms with the sit-ups is you take your arms across the chest and put your fingers just above the depression in the clavicle bone, okay, just there. And that's where you want your hands to be throughout the exercise, all right? From there, you need to make sure you've got a mat to sit on. And the whole idea is that the mat is for your spine, so make sure you sit at the front of the mat. Arms across the chest, take yourself all the way down till you feel your head touch the mat. Bring yourself all the way up till the base of the neck is directly above the base of the spine, okay? And there are the sit-ups that I want you to be doing throughout the minute. Now, if it's too difficult, an easy option would be for you to place your feet underneath the edge of the sofa or a trampoline if you've got one in the garden, and that is going to significantly make the exercise easier for you, okay? If you're still finding that too difficult, easier option again, hands above the head, use the hands as momentum as you throw them forward, bring it all the way to the top. You're breathing out on the way up and in on the way down. So what I want you to do with the sit-up exercise is to work out which one you're going to do first, choose the option and stick with that option. Same with the press-ups. If you get so far through it and you need to rest, just stop, have a bit of a rest, and then go straight into it on the same difficulty. Don't make it easier if it gets too hard, okay? And then you're just going to note your score down. So you're just going to take those measurements down and see how you go, all right? So you've got your 1.5 time done, well done. Put it in the comment box below, let us know how you're getting on. You've done your press-ups, awesome effort, 1 minute, let me know how you get on. And then you've done your sit-ups. Now that information also needs to go onto your assessment sheet that's in your welcome pack. Guys, well done on this first assessment session, and I look forward to see you on the next session. Well done.